welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tukuza Joy Piri, aka Tuku Joy. If you're new here, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, share, comment, and also click on the notification bell. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. You know I love you. Even the new subscribers, I love all of you guys, and thank you so much for watching my video. So today this video is going to be about my monthly planning. Firstly, it's a monthly review and a monthly planning for October. So I'm going to be reviewing my September in this video, and I'm going to be planning my October in this video. So what I did, I initially wrote down everything in my beautiful journal. I wrote down everything that I planned for October in my journal, everything that I thought about September in my journal. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys. And if you like this video, please don't forget to leave me a comment if you learned something. If you're going to try out this way of planning your month or reviewing your month, don't forget to share how your experience is going to be. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so let's get into the video, you guys. I'm wearing my glasses because my eyes are light sensitive and the light is really irritating my eyes right now outside. But I'm going to start with September. I'm going to start with my September review, then I'll get into my October review. So I'm not going to tell you guys all my plans, all my goals for October and stuff, because some are like very sensitive and quite personal, but I'll share what I can share, and hopefully you pick out one or two things and celebrate with me when we achieve these goals in October next year, in November, when we'll be doing our October review. So I'm going to start with September. I wrote down some questions. I got these journal prompts from Pinterest. I think in July I started doing this way of reviewing my previous month and planning for the next month in July. So so the first thing is so I wrote this on 28th September. So I'm going to be reading because everything is written down, and then where I need to explain, I'm going to explain. So the first thing is this month in a few words, which is September in a few words. So I wrote in my journal that September was eye-opening. In September, I finally learned that in the midst of chaos, I need to talk to my God and then to myself. It's a month that created room for me to embark on having tough conversations with myself. So September was eye-opening. What did I mean by eye-opening? I think September is a month where I realized that there are a lot of things that I like to bottle up as a human being, as Tukuza Joy. I like to bottle up a lot of things and I don't actually confront them. Then I realized I also put a lot of pressure on myself, even when there's absolutely no need for me to put that much pressure on myself. So then I need to talk to God to lay off those burdens. Yeah, to give him those burdens, so that now like I can, you know, navigate around life like that. So it was really eye-opening. I had a lot of things that were happening in September that were a bit like, they were so deep. They were just like from a place of pain in the past. Okay, yeah. So that was how my September was in a few months. And then what books did I read? In September I read Atomic Habits, and this changed my perspective on how I set my goals, how I set my goals and how I plan my things. So this changed my perspective, because in Atomic Habits you learn that in order for you to, it's not just about achieving the goal, it's about changing the system of how you achieve the goal that makes you even more successful in achieving these goals. So that's what I learned. I also learned how to create better and effective habits, because it gives like a guideline of things like make the habit easy, make it attractive. You don't just start with a force. You need to start small for it to become a habit that you can handle, because it's easier to do easy things than it is to do hard things. And as much as you want to like just reach with a bang, it's very appropriate to start things small, yeah, to do things in an easy way. The other book I read was Purple Hibiscus. So basically it's a fiction by Chimamanda Ngozi, and it was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. I don't read fiction, but for this one I loved it because it was talking about, it was sort of a Nigerian setup. So I I love Nigerian movies, so I definitely loved the storyline. I definitely loved that it left me in suspense at the end. It irritated me, but then at least I got to know that a certain character that I didn't like had to leave the book. Yeah, his chapter came to an end, and it made me feel okay. So I was happy about reading Purple Hibiscus. And then I read God, Where Are You? And I'm still reading God, Where Are You? Because like I said in my previous video, I want to take my time with this particular book because it's very personal. It's deep, it's personal, so I need to take my time. Yeah, God, Where Are You right now is changing a lot about me. It's making me have like a lot of self-reflection, and it's really just helping with the season that I'm at. Yeah, so. And then the next thing is, what difficulties did I encounter in September? So firstly, the first difficulty I encountered was an extension to enumeration period during census. You guys, I just couldn't. When I heard that they're extending, I was so sad. Like, I was just so broken because I was so tired of that job. I was really tired. The extension just made me so irritated. So that was a difficulty. Another difficulty I encountered was realizing that I have some self-work that I need to do. Inner work. Like, I have to do some personal reflection, talk to myself, understand myself, write to myself, write to God, pray to God and stuff, like sort of like a healing journey. Yeah, so when I realized that, it was quite a difficulty because then I was humbled, you guys. Like, I just said, you know what, God, just tell me what you're saying and let me just, you know what I mean. But then, well, in as much as it was a difficulty, it was a much needed difficulty. Okay, you guys, so what are the lessons that I learned? Firstly, I learned that it doesn't solve anything. My eyes, sorry. Okay, better. I learned that it doesn't solve anything to be arguing with someone when you can easily just brush off the argument and like avoid arguing. It's better to disagree agreeably. That's what I learned. I learned that it's very important to stick to your budget at all costs. When you make a budget, stick to it no matter what, because you end up running very broke. And it's also important to communicate your boundaries with whoever you may be engaging with when it comes to money. And the last thing that I learned was apologies are more sincere when you've calmed down and you've thought through everything. So yeah, this time I was in a lot of heated arguments with people, and not a lot, but like what can I say? I was in arguments that like just made me think a lot, and then I just thought that it's very important to calm down and think through everything before you can actually apologize, so that it's very sincere. Yeah. The next thing is, what am I grateful for? What was I grateful for in September? I was grateful for the fact that I visited Mulungushi University, my former school, and I got to see all my friends. I was happy to see my friends. That's what I was grateful for. I was also happy to see my sister. So I was really grateful for that. I was grateful for meeting Kathy Mumba. She's my favorite YouTuber, and it just meant a lot to meet her and to get to travel with her. She's a really nice person, and yeah, I was just so happy and grateful for that. My best friend and I, Etambu Unot Savoy, have been getting along this season, and I'm very grateful for that because we were at a bad space at a point. So yeah, I was grateful for that. And I was also grateful for the fact that God convicted me a lot during September and made me realize that, you know what, Kuza, you must be humble, because there are some things that I need to do to you, for you, in you, within you. Yeah, so that's what I was grateful for last month. What are my successes for September? Well, firstly, starting a YouTube channel is a great success, because I have always been talking about starting a YouTube channel, and I finally got to start. So that's a success for me. And also getting over 100 subscribers in the first month. You guys, like, I know 100 subscribers is not a lot, but for me, who was anxious, who was scared and whatnot, I was just like so excited about it, and I count it as a success and a blessing, and I'm so grateful to God for that as well. Another success was introducing my friend to this to a skincare routine and skincare products, and they are working really well for her and she's happy with her skin. I was so happy because you know skin is such a sensitive topic, it's such a sensitive thing, it can make it so insecure. Like the fact that what I told her worked made me so happy, and that's like a success for me. Finishing my census job successfully is another success. Yeah, I did the job, you guys. I wanted to quit, but I managed, so it's a very big success. Restarting my fitness journey is a success. I went on a long break after I got very sick, not very sick, but like sick enough to stop working out. Yeah, I got not very sick, I got sick. I got sick and then I couldn't work out anymore. And then the next thing is for me to rate September on a scale of 1 to 10. I would say September was 6 out of 10. I'm grateful for everything that happened, good or bad. But it was 6 out of 10 because it was challenging, and at the same time it was fun and nice and everything. So yeah. So now I'll be talking about how I planned my October and what I plan to do in October. So firstly, my October plan starts with a Bible verse. So this is because this Bible verse kept coming. If you watched my previous video, you know the verse. It kept coming to me, and I figured that's what God wants me to do in October. So it's Isaiah 43 verse 18 to 19. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. So that's my verse for October. Yeah, and then what is my word for October? My word for October is spring. Why did I choose spring? I wrote it down because you guys, I was so strategic about how I'm planning my October. Why I chose the word spring, it's because it means to become suddenly alive or more alive. It is a season between winter and summer when the weather becomes warmer and plants start to grow again. So in October, I'm allowing parts of me to flourish again and grow. I'll be more alive and do more live things for myself. So that's why I chose the word spring. So the next thing is, what do I do better this month? So this month I'll be more consistent in everything that I'm going to be doing, starting from journaling, devotion, fitness, everything. I'll be very, very consistent because it's very important for me to be very consistent. Even YouTube, I'll be consistent on YouTube also because I want to grow at everything that I'm doing, and it's better for me to make better progress if I'm going to be consistent. And then another thing that I will do better this month is I will strive to be more calm in situations than someone who panics. So I easily panic, I easily get like panic attacks and whatnot, but this time I want to practice the art of being so calm in situations that I don't even panic about something when it's not going my way. Yes. So I'll also work better at everything that I do, which is business or anything, business, career, job, fitness, everything that I'm going to do, I'm going to strive to work better. The lighting has become bad because it's getting dark, but I hope you can still see me. Okay, so another thing is my October affirmation. My October affirmation is, I'm worthy of receiving all good things God plans for me to receive in my heart. So this stems from not only my goals and my plans and whatnot, it's also things that God has planned for me to receive, such as love, joy, peace, calmness, forgiveness, healing and stuff. So yeah, and then now we're getting into like what my goals were for October. So I'll just share three. So the first one is to read 3 books. Where Are You, God? To finish Where Are You, God? To read You Can If You Think You Can, and also Eat That Frog. So those are my 3 reading books for this October. And then my other goal is is self-care. So in the self-care goals, I want to get a body massage and a facial treatment, because I owe myself, you guys, after all the hard work that I did in September. So I owe myself such. And another thing is just to work out 5 times a week, to eat clean and drink not less than 2 liters of water every single day. Yeah. And then my third goal is a YouTube goal, to create videos as consistently as I can, and to grow my channel and develop better editing skills, because it's personal, you guys. The YouTube journey is personal. So yeah. And then what are my activities for October? I plan to I'll share 3. I plan to go to the Coopers conference on 8th October, which is next week. And I plan to I have a date with my friend Elizabeth, and I have a dinner with my friend Ade. So yeah, those are some of the activities that I have that I was told about. Okay, you guys, so this marks the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate, and I hope you've learned something. I hope October is going to be a blessed month for everyone. I pray that we can all grow, learn more about ourselves, about whatever God wants us to learn about in October. And I hope you guys can plan your month and review your previous month, and just let me know how it goes in the comment section. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Don't forget to like, to share, to comment. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much. This is the end of this video. I'll see you in my next video.